Afternoon all. Right, it's all back together as you can see here. Just to go on about the fact that I would probably bugger something up when I was putting it back together, hence the filming thing. I completely did. I got the entire linkage, the swing arm in, everything in, and I left the chain hanging down there, so I'd take it all out again. Top stuff. But anyway, it's all done, it's all back together. It was not a hard job. Just going back to the fact that I did actually forget to loop the chain round the swing arm. Now I've taken it apart, I could probably have that swing arm out in about an hour, I reckon, if from here. Now I know what I'm doing. So it seems to prove constantly that this is a very easy bike to work on. It's very intuitive the way it comes apart, which is really good. It's great. So yeah, I've got my torch with me, just so I can sort of shine away inside, sort of crawling around my knees. So inside, so there you go inside. It's probably a bit difficult to see actually, but that's the sort of the catch tank framework is all in with titanium bolts. All the linkage, some of them were titanium bolts, but now all of them are titanium bolts, and up underneath it's nice and spick and span and clean as well, again with titanium bolts. I'm missing a bit of coolant as well, which has got to go in the catch tank. There was a little bit in there which I drained out obviously to get the catch tank out, so I've got to put some more back in there. But as you can see, it's a bit difficult to see in there, to be honest. Not brilliant, but not a brilliant view, should I say. But it's all done, it's nice and clean. It was very easy to put back together. The only things that I think you'll need, just dazzling myself. The only thing from a special tools point of view, I say the only thing, if you're going to do this job yourself, you'll need one of these weird castle nut bolt things. It's like a, well, I got one that was a Kawasaki part, but you can get aftermarket ones. I'll show you now. Where's he gone? There he is there. So you need one of those, and even then it wasn't on that tight. So one of the things that I did when I was stripping down my dad's engine on his 404, because I didn't have one, is one guy had the suggestion of cutting one out, so you can actually just get an old socket and a Dremel and just cut one out that way, which is what I did to get my dad's bike engine apart. So that's done anyway. So that, a bearing puller to get the roller bearings out of the swing arm, and also out of the dog bone, and there's another roller bearing in the top of the swing arm, just down there, that sort of lumpy bit that's in with the bolt sticking out of it. There's a roller bearing in there. I used the drift set to get the roller bearings back in, which worked a treat, absolutely fine, no problems at all, just a lot easier than I thought. So there you go, that's the job done. Swing arm recoated in powder coat. The guy that I go to does an undercoat and obviously the powder coat on top, so it should be nice and durable for the foreseeable future, which is great. The next job that I've got coming up is my set of HPKs here on the front. They all look nice there, and they're nickel plated, but underneath and at the back all the nickel platings come off, at the back, on top, and around the sides and inside. So I'm going to put my standard calipers back on for a bit, and go and see if I can find a company that can replace this nickel plating, which is going to be a bit of a, well, I don't know really, to be honest. I might find someone, I might not, but there you go, all fine otherwise. I'll just give you another view of the arm round here again. There you go, all done. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Bye.